still don't like it. Morning, Captain Callahan.
Morning, Xanthia. Sleep well?
I'm used to sleeping in my previous office.
I get exactly what you mean. It's not that I don't mind the silence, but it feels weird waking up and it being this quiet. Feels like something's wrong, you know? Like, if all the mech warriors aren't making any noise, what the fuck did they get up to?
Speak of the devil, we get like 1,000 engineers. Here we go.
No, it's not the word itself. It's just
Woo, engineers!
saying non-current. Like, I don't know. That just comes out of your
Sorry. Well. What's on my docket today? Same docket for the past several shitty months on this shitty ship.
Heard rumors we have a new division opening up soon. If we're actually going to be doing your logistics work?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. Darling said they're a good friend of theirs, so I am very curious what that might entail.
Go ahead and get everything started. Make sure everything is
Oh, I'm gonna get some coffee.
cleaned up and
Okay.
ready to go. Make sure that our beds are all properly calibrated. That you don't want another spritz happening. Radio. Still need to adjust.
Knock, knock.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Come to collect my stims, please.
Mr. Felix, can I entrust you with Lieutenant Xanthia's prescription? That's what I'm gonna call it. If you'll excuse me.
That's why all the computers are lower.
Lieutenant?
Or maybe short aliens.
Yeah, there's more fun places to be than me, that's for sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care, man.
Look, you know they can adjust them because if you come over here.
5 stims collected. Keep track of that. 5 stims throughout the entire session. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Woo! Bad stuff. Let's avoid that as much as possible. I need to limit my stuff to how many stims I can carry per session. In case I run out, something bad can happen. Or if some get stolen, or something happens. Feel the clutter in here. Good morning, Slager.
Lieutenant.
Haven't seen you all month. Been doing something?
I have been reflecting and purifying.
That I received on my desk this morning.
Okay then.
Would you mind having a copy prepared for me? So I could cross-reference that as well, just in case. I want to make sure we have, credible with your
Whenever we get their files going, I'll make sure that we have an extra copy and I'll have it anagrammed properly to continue our project.
Thank you. I need to visit Reyes. Morning, gentlemen. Listen, boys. Do you know if Reyes is in right now? He is at the barracks at the moment. He should be coming this way, actually.
That was weird. I could see Haven for a second there.
Fun.
Lieutenant?
Sorry.
Lieutenant.
Yeah. If I want to be serious about that, I'd have to go take a trip down there. I want to go down the hollowed halls of engineering again. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Alright, stems acquired. Next place would be security offices.
Morning.
See about talking to Reyes and about that thing. I don't feel like walking past the mech bay. I'll just quickly take the
Everything on this ship kind of including the newbies.
That is very helpful now. In case I want to bypass some people and not talk to them. But I might accidentally bypass people that I do want to talk to, but I need to keep myself in character. I am not thrilled to meet this new logistics officer. Ah yes, I love a wide open security door. This is my favorite thing.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
With the sass, straight out of the morning. Good morning, Lieutenant. How are you?
Fine. Nothing's happened. It's been a month.
All fairness, I did just open that door, okay? Come on.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Good.
Anyway, past month, nothing so far in my investigations, but I've still been keeping look. But I think I should probably stretch my legs.
Same
Yeah,
here.
same.
I could do this sometime
You
out
know
of the
what?
armory on normal patrol. Normal patrol. Ooh,
I
works
have a
hard.
better idea for you when it comes to checking in rifles. Get Kent to help you with it. Add that to his list of range master shit to do.
Alright, let's see if I
And
can
make sure
find-
he knows his stuff.
Yeah, I'll run him through him.
If I'm free when it's happening, I'll probably pop into preside.
I will say, I guess, regarding the same investigation, I did reach out to some friends back home within the surveillance group. They will be sending me a list of suspicious persons who could have access to those kind of narcotics.
No, let's do a cross-reference with people on board.
I mean, I can try to do a cross-reference, but it's an old list, so numerous names as well.
Aliases, yeah.
That too.
We'll see what we can do. Until then, tentatively, I'd like to keep you under escort again. Obviously, we can't fucking spend 5 minutes without you having to be shadowed by somebody, because someone will try to fucking kill you. So, preferably somebody I can trust, but if you want to pick any other officer, you can.
Can I pick you?
I don't really care. You know, I would say yes, but I'm usually fuck off busy, so...
Yep, that is true.
Chief. Wasn't one of the new people who just came on a logistics officer?
Oh boy,
Yes,
I've heard
I
so
don't think I've gotten
much.
her name, but we do have a logistic. You need to meet her.
And if I'm gonna guess, she's gonna want to have a word with me.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we just make a field trip to medical.
That's where they went?
If that's the case,
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Yeah.
Oh, I might
that's
have
the
missed
case,
them. I
Chase,
went through engineering shafts.
her identification, name and rank, so we can verify.
She's been processed, but I wasn't paying attention, to be honest with you. I was a little more
Very
concerned with the making sure my niece's armor was fitted, which it's not. So, guess what we get to do?
Your niece?
Oh yeah, you didn't see her. We'll short stack those behind me.
I think I
didn't want to question it
peeked in
at first.
briefly.
You'll meet her properly. Her name's Amber. Yes, she's my niece. My kid brother's daughter. She needed a job.
Oh, nice.
I'll be honest
Family
with you, Chief,
man.
I'll treat her like any other security. I'm not gonna do any favors.
Confident, yes. Confident, we'll see.
I need to go do a second trip.
Oh, welcome to New Vandenberg, Hakim.
I already hate it here.
Been a warm welcome.
Smells like barbecue and anger.
Security guard wanna follow me?
You going that way?
I'm gonna go, I have to go check on my mech.
I need to go to medical.
Oh my god.
Targeting. Do the thing.
sir.
Hey, Johnny.
Do the escorty thing.
Yes, Chief.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll catch you later.
Your marauder's sitting down in the mech bay looking all pretty for you, LT.
Okay.
I actually got the mech bay up and running.
That's what I've heard. Engineering's been hard at work trying to get that all set up.
Doctor.
It's nice that we can finally utilize more parts of this ship.
Howdy, pilots.
Good morning.
And security.
Good morning.
Left or right? I'm gonna guess it was the left side. Cool. It's all nice down there inserted.
I found the Major's Thunderbolt.
There is Bravo Lance.
Oh, there's
Thunderbolt.
the sections.
Mm-hmm.
They just haven't worked on
Yeah, I hear they're still stuck on the Dreamscape. I don't know why. I figured the commander would like to have his Atlas on board.
Well, his Atlas is the face of the unit, if you had to be technical.
Uh-huh.
So.
Well, it looks a lot cleaner than here when I last visited. Oh.
Good morning.
Nice looking Atlas of, Ensign.
Oh, so that's your Marauder.
There's the plasma blood.
Plasma blood?
Yes. Elkin's crab looks mighty fine as well.
I don't think I've actually ever been this close to mechs before, not counting simulators.
I like this. I like this a lot. And it's got the house Merrick. I can see that already.
What type of Marauder is this?
Well, originally it was a 5M. One of our production models within House Merrick. When we went to several wars and battles against the Capellans and several pirate factions, of course the Marauder is a very common mech to come across. So, ended up picking up more bits and pieces to repair ours, in case they were damaged. Mine is just a mixed match of different Marauders now at this rate.
That is definitely something, Lieutenant.
4 ER medium lasers, 2 in each arm. But that right there is the pride of my mech. An LB-20X AC. It's basically a shotgun on steroids. It's good for ripping apart mechs unaware.
Chief Rawlings, can you please come to medical? Chief Rawlings to medical.
Well, we know what that probably is.
Always something, isn't there?
Probably going to be introducing the new individual joining engineering. Individuals, plural.
More engineers, eh?
Big guy. He's a big fella.
Yeah. Atlas AS7DC, I believe, is what Impaler pilots.
And of course, Elkin's crab.
CRB 27B variant. And then we have the empty spot.
Yeah.
I heard he's requisitioning a Hatchet Man. Be an interesting mech to see.
Oh yeah, actually I think that's her down there. Is that Xanthia?
Yeah, I've heard of her before.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I just need to talk with her real quick.
Well, now that we have this actually up and up, I'm gonna need more personnel down here.
Oh, there's Elkins. Good, he made it in time.
Hey Reed, where's Xanthia?
I've made sure not to get stomped on while these things moved around while working.
Oh, true. Definitely helps not to get crushed. Ah, good. They, fitted in that T-comp in the head compartment. I feel like I need to swap that out if we can find a command console of sorts.
Good morning, Miss Nadia.
Yeah, hi. Lieutenant Xanthia, I just had a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so, somebody told me that there was extra room, in your office, perhaps, for a desk. And they told me to ask the major because, you know, you're doing comms and so am I, if I could just be in there too. But I wanted to double check with you first to see if that was okay, because I didn't just want to be, like, you know, encroaching on, like, your regular workspace.
At the current moment, I cannot give you an answer.
Right, okay,
I will discuss with the major later.
Okay. Do you happen to know of any other, like, workstations with, like, desks at them or anything?
You can... my old office, you can reuse. Just across from the central atrium, right next to it. The hallway between central atrium and medical, as well as the rest of the general bunks.
Hallway, general. Oh, you're not in that office anymore? Okay.
No, they moved me out.
Is that fine?
Yes, you can use that for working.
Oh, okay. Where were you working previously? Or where are you working now? I'm sorry. I'm
Officer Row. It's in the hallway adjoined to the gym and cafeteria.
Okay. All right then. Okay, cool. You didn't happen to leave anything behind? Like,
No, everything was moved.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to keep note of that. Thanks. That's probably gonna be more than enough space. Yeah. Thanks.
Have a nice day.
The right actuator on the shoulder is out of sync. Damn it.
Bunch of ogling mech techs, and I can't see who else is there up there, but I think that might be the commander.
I see Waffles up. Not Waffle. Craig is up there. God damn it.
Oh, Chief Anderson? Yes.
Are you physical? Please tell me you're physical. Oh, good. It's like a dog. Or a pet. You just gotta take care of it, and it'll do good things for you. Picture time, art time, potentially. If I had full body, I would. I'll have to do fun things.
Strong.
That's one thing for certain. Well, I will have to let it. Why? I swear, if there's gonna be like 60 people up there just to ogle. Hello, hello, what'd I miss? You didn't miss much. We just started. Started by looking at the, Marauder. My personal Marauder. BH2 variant.
They're focusing on how well engineering did with the hull.
Ah, I believe the hull was on the other side, was it?
I was down here, so it was probably actually Charlie section.
Charlie section? Okay.
Charlie or Alpha.
Of course he would.
Dragons.
So I'm gonna need two of you to head on over to Mech Bay 7.
That's what I was
There it is.
saying. Brick Cable. AKA Impaler. Figured you'd come look at an atlas.
Drakeson. Yeah. Cramped up in my room getting everything we're supposed to take care of over here in New Vandenberg underway. And now that some of it's actually in motion, it's nice to actually get outside and take a look at the results of engineering's hard work. So.
Question. Why not Alpha Lance? Why did you pick Delta Lance? Here. Why'd you put Delta Lance inside the ship and leave Alpha Lance still in the dreamscape?
Well, after the recent drops, Delta's mech still required a bit more work.
Delta 2?
Than Alpha's, per se. Sad to say, the recent contract, at least for Alpha, things were a cakewalk. Damn urban mix. I mean, I'm happy for an easy drop and an easy contract, but, I'd be lying if I said I was a bit disappointed when I didn't get a proper fight out of it.
Don't like taking out the heads of an urban mech pilot? Little tin cans.
Not much honor in it, I dare say. Urban mechs are meant for garrison duty. Not exactly a mech warrior's prize and accomplishment to take out a lance of urban mechs. Especially in an atlas. Felt like I was bullying them.
I could definitely see that. I do take my fair share in bullying the small mechs back when I was part of Free Worlds and they let me pilot a few of the assault mechs. Yes. The small boys.
Fit one of these bays for some of the for some of the shorter units.
Yes. Don't recognize that mech on the right there. Oops.
Yep. This is Sebastian's mech. The Incubus took it all away with them in Glamour space. We were thinking about swapping it out with something else because
Major.
Good morning, Major.
Yeah. Perfect.
I mean,
Hi, the kitchen
you personally, dealing with all the wreckage and result of Cadet's Viper, know how hard it is to find clan replacements down here, so. Trying to get him a Wolfhound or a Phoenix Hawk. Something with a similar piloting style he might be comfortable with as a temporary replacement.
Well, given that clan mechs are very hard to repair, that much can be said about the Viper Medusa.
Got it.
Good to see you. How's the arm treating you? Commander?
I've been busy for the month, so I haven't really been focusing on it, so I suppose that's a good thing,
Well,
sir.
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I suppose it'll take getting used to. I wouldn't know a damn thing about it, but Major Morris here can tell you about all the phantom pains.
Yeah, unfortunately. But we've already had that discussion, so. We don't need to rub that one in. Good to see you as well.
Chose to check out the mech lab because I haven't really properly been down here ever since getting through all the paperwork.
I would say it's impressive.
Now that we're in New Vandenberg space, it's,
Oh, Athena, she's beautiful.
it's easier
Torian built, too.
to relax at least for a bit. Anyways,
Yeah.
you take care.
Relax. The amount of people who are looking at I tuned into
we don't relax.
We like to admire and gawk at our,
You know what my
our
relaxing is right now? It is me getting a chance to go spend time with my Thunderbolt. I don't want to hear about anything.
So what? He just wants to sit in his Thunderbolt and watch movies? Is that it? I mean, that does sound like a nice time. He just gets to sit down and relax, watch movies. You guys have your own little space. Have a good time. Okay, have a good time. Looks like tripped her out. We got all the patched up, so just got the weapons and engine out of her.
Almost reminds me of a Phoenix Hawk.
That's what I thought it was at first. The right arm has that primary weapon slot. Could be a Phoenix Hawk.
Pretty similar, but they're pretty similar.
Craig, I noticed when I looked over at the console, the right actuator on the shoulder for the Marauder is out of sync. Can you mind checking on that for me?
Okay, I'll go run over there. I'm gonna have my boys work on the Incubus.
So nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian, is,
Good job with the T-Comp installation as well. Glad to see that's not on the external mount.
Yeah, once you have a proper week to install that thing, it works out a lot better.
Proper month.
Well, not a whole lot to do with jump, so... Now this guy is going to be a bit of a finagle.
Wasn't this
Smaller and
what I
everything,
needed?
built for assault mechs.
Did he crash and burn in this one?
I'm not sure. I know, just a standard patch up for this guy. This one is daisies, correct?
Yeah, flowers, yeah. Last I heard is his, Locust got a bit of a destruction. Or Fleet 20? I thought it was a Locust, my bad.
No, that's the 1E. Sorry, Locust 1E.
Locust 1E, okay.
Greetings, Major.
So you see why I feel confident taking on Darling in a one-on-one in a melee, right?
The Claw. The Claw chooses who will live and who will die.
Seems like everyone's trying to focus on not the escort we're having.
Yeah, well, everything is perfectly fine.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, LT.
But I do want to apologize if for the escorting. I believe it does annoy you.
It's
to continue my work.
not much of an annoyance. It's just, well, I guess to put it bluntly, I'm just wasn't expecting like my life on this ship to just be constant followed around.
Were it not the circumstances, I would definitely agree with you. Unfortunately, with everything that has been happening, though I would prefer, I'm well aware that you are capable of handling me yourself, Lieutenant. You did take out our former guest in medical, I heard. Actually.
Yeah. Him. He was a threat to the ship, not a threat to me. There's something else.
I have been continuing the investigation on those stims and what's going on in security. So, if there is anything I can do to assist, that's the very least I can do is my job.
Well, once I figure out something, get some form of information,
for a moment. Dragons. Not that I'm aware of. I just need to do a double check. You know the procedure before. Your ID number. 1895. 1895. Green. Trooper, I do need serial number, 4 digits. Understood. Can I get just verify this, make sure I have all those bases?
Plasma blood. Keep me protected. You are my sword and my shield. I would hate to lose you in combat. Memoriam mix.
Oh. I thought we were just gonna check all of them one by one.
Pardon me.
He's probably already checked out
Lieutenant?
We've been in there with the mech packs enough. I mean, not that side is...
Go ahead, go ahead.
Everything? No, we're going to the other side.
Your other side? Alright then, it's the other side.
You're just doing patrols.
Keep up the good work, engineer. Doctor?
Lieutenant.
Chief.
Sergeant.
I believe the major is, educating.
Clan mix. I never came across any of them. Very rare.
My heart did skip a bit when I did see that. I thought it was a Phoenix Hawk, I really did.
The Phoenix Hawk is a very common mech. Pretty strong.
Honest question, Lieutenant. Do you can pilot any variant of a mech? Are they more or less all the same?
Depends. I'm not proficient with light mechs. Mediums, it varies.
I meant specifically any Marauder type.
Oh, all Marauders are basically the same platform. Every variant just defines where their hard points are. So, with my mech, I have the hard point of a ballistics access point within the right torso. And then the arms each have up to 3 energy. I do believe there is an AMS slot on the left torso. And maybe an energy hard point within the center torso as well. In case I wanted to put a laser there if my arms get blown off. Which I did think a couple of times, but couldn't really decide.
Well, I'd asked because when I was in Sims, we only had the Phoenix Hawk 1 variant. PDF doesn't really have much more than that version.
Yeah.
It's still a good mech.
It's a very good
trainer.
mech. It's a very good mech, sir.
My trainer of choice was the Stalker 5M.
That's not really a trainer. That's an advanced assault mech.
Exactly.
It's not a trainer.
I did have time with Warhammer and Sims as well.
Sorry, if we're going on the medium spectrum, Shadowhawk.
Alright, you want to know what I learned in? A Locust. Okay? That's the cheapest mech you can get out here.
Well, of course, I don't have any light mech proficiencies, it's fine.
Jesus.
Medium mechs, Shadowhawk.
At least I've learned in one.
Shadowhawk 5M. Thank you for the 100 bits. Haha! They work. Take that.
Sims, I just had lasers and machine guns on behalf.
But that was a clan medium pulse laser, so something else. I was like, I'm dividing up. I'm trying to get more notifications across the board instead of just Gauss rifles. I do believe Gauss rifle is still on the board. Actually, I'd have to look over them again. I think there is something that is 10k.
Or at least allowed to set foot on New Vandenberg.
Oh yeah, I know. There's a 10k bit one,
You find some respite.
which I think is just LRM spam from one of my from a mech I owned in MechWarrior Online. So if anybody wants to donate 100 bits worth,
Well, also get myself familiar with the
$100 worth
logistics
of bits.
officer, whatever her rank is. Honestly, I have no
Yeah, the logistics officer. Oh boy, oh.
Let's do our patrol in here, and then we'll head on.
Don't worry about these. We checked how much power they were drawing, and
Oof.
like basically nothing.
Sophia's mech still a little on the iffy side.
That was the chief's niece.
So that's who the chief's niece is. Wow. Pilot Sophia Hope of Bravo Lance. Raven 3L, armed with an ECM, NARC, I believe an SRM-6 and a couple of lasers normally. Narcs are annoying.
Definitely an interesting.
Not gonna be fun. We're gonna have to either buy one directly from probably Snowden or see if we can find one on
Nothing happened.
the open market.
Just thousands of security guards. Can you like spread out your patrols a bit better?
Well, new folks. Jenkins, when you see our newest member of security, I believe that is the chief's niece, I want you to just double check with her armor ID. If you see her before I do again. She wandered off that way.
She was actually just in here.
Bit of advice.
Alright, remember.
You can do patrols in like the engineering shafts, you know? Because those are nice little cubby holes. Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Right, have you already been down to reactor and engineering? If so, if not, please go.
Yeah, I just.
There's a new logistics officer. What's Xanthia's job now? Technical. I am technician's officer. I still handle a lot of the electronic, warfare, basically, because, my background is I am a hacker. The commander knows this. He doesn't know how much I've hacked around the ship, though. Like hacking into his office one time. Thought you had to talk a little bit longer. So I still handle a lot of the,
Jenkins already knows what's going on.
paperwork and such, so commander's secretary is still on the table. Logistics officer just manages, storage, like inventory, and making sure we're stocked up on stuff. So I still finalize the reports, and I cross-reference with them now about making sure that the report that I was received matches up with what the request for logistics is. Quite the ship. Still, like, managing stuff. Hopefully we can get to a point where we can manage all this clutter.
Could have thought that this would have already been taken care of by, I don't know, engineering, custodians. Yes.
Anybody. Hell, even Slager and his elemental could definitely help move some stuff around.
Probably make it competition.
Oh. Krylov?
Sir?
Yeah, so I still have a job. I still manage stuff.
I'll check up on medical as well.
Alright, question is, where would they be? Down ship.
Don't have to get the door for me every time.
I didn't. That was probably the first time.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried who it would be. I'm worried out of character. I'm trying to keep it to myself, but there could be like possibility that it's someone I'm not expecting as the roleplay. Oh, speak of the devil, he still walks the ship.
Xanthia?
Elkins?
Reed? Don't think I actually thanked you for what you did.
Don't worry about it.
Morning, Cadet.
Don't like this weird jitter. Also, how many frames am I getting? First for what?
The cadet was silent with a greeting.
He went to go get coffee.
He
doesn't have his coffee.
It's definitely something to think about.
But yeah, that's a lot harder than it.
Did you spawn those then?
What?
How did you spawn copies?
No, we're still cards. Well, while we're waiting,
It's a lot harder. That's a good idea. It's just a lot harder to get people in here voluntarily.
Why every time? Every time.
To get them to get their daily checkup.
Oh, let's go to medical, and they're not in medical.
Doctor,
what can I do for you, Sergeant?
want to just verify just a couple things with our new arrivals. They've been cleared.
Yes.
Yes, they've been cleared.
Understood. Thank you. I'll, of course, be taking a look at their logs just in general, make sure they're in security database as well. But everything's good. Romas.
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I just got a couple of things I gotta ask you. You mind stepping out this way with me? Real quick?
Very well. I can do that.
Aw, man, taking our security away. He was hanging out with us docs. The cool crowd, yo.
Ma'am, anything we can help you with?
No, I'm just gonna wait. Right here.
Wait? For...
The sergeant?
Ah. So how was the last drop?
It was pretty simple. Nothing much to fight against, but nothing too major problem.
That's good.
What do you pilot?
A Marauder 5M variant.
Sounds big.
Door opens, door closes. Door opens again, door closes.
Oh, I got your copy.
My coffee. I finished my coffee.
That's what I assumed you skedaddled for.
I felt lightheaded. Had to step away for a second. Lieutenant Xanthia, hello.
She's waiting for the Sarge.
Alright.
She drives a Marauder.
Yeah, it's in the reports.
Well, I didn't know what that was, okay? I'm just trying to make casual conversation. Don't gotta make me feel stupid.
I don't go out of my way to make you feel that way, Gregory.
I know!
Someday.
But which one's the Marauder? You know I'm horrible with names.
That is definitely more of a question for...
Well, she,
Hey, knock knock.
she looks comfortable. They don't want to bother her.
It's open.
Okay. Come in. Curious if there was a Lieutenant Xanthia passing on through.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Everybody wants to talk to the lieutenant. Once again.
You're very popular, Lieutenant. Congratulations.
Oh, it's about as popular as medical was a month ago. Yes.
I know, we were stars.
I'm so sorry.
So, you were complaining about a hand actuator issue or a lower actuator issue?
Right shoulder actuator.
Come on, man.
Right shoulder actuator. Alright. She's not throwing any codes.
I always appreciate your work.
So...
Medical.
Alright.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right shoulder actuator, it's just out of sync, so like when you pan it left, it just stays behind or something?
It's more of like the up and down motion. Felt like it was off kilter when I was looking at it.
Silent friend here, one.
You have to take me out to
Okay, I can take a look at that.
Oh man, he made a similar joke to me. I'm not gonna make it.
Sorry to bother. I just didn't quite get all the information when you were in there.
Okay, nothing too big.
Find anything?
Okay. You're clean. While I take care of your buddy.
Hunt for logistics officer continues, I guess. Where would they be?
Supposed in the office. Or speaking with Major Darling. Apparently there's history.
Yes, I know there's history, and I would like to be informed of that.
I believe myself and Quartermaster Control's gonna have to at least introduce ourselves in general. More Cantrell, of course, since he is working on our inventory.
Dominic, I need to have a word with you later. Actually, a word now might not be the worst, because Morris, you get to be here for this too. Step forward, young man.
Why do I always
Oh, no.
feel like this is
A setup?
something?
It is.
Yeah.
That's her.
I'm a big fan of impartial setups.
Damn it.
Today, Dominic,
Damn it. I was right.
I'm a man.
Okay, composure. Sakura composure.
I'm not making steak tonight.
No, that
We already
we're not
settled
eating
on
those
pasta.
yet. That's fine. No, it's because we're going to make your dreams come true. As I've been watching your simulator scores, and you've been doing well. And we actually have enough parts. I believe they're currently hooking up at the little bit of a hardware project. I believe we're going to have an actual urban mech for our would-be cadet.
Oh. You actually want to deploy somebody in an urban mech?
I think that Baby's first mech being an urban mech means there's a lot less chances of crashing into a building.
Cook being an urban mech pilot.
It's an urban mech. Urban environment. That
We're doing, you know what's coming when the commander's making an announcement. You're the one who talked to him. This is a good opportunity to get some cockpit time
Might
on
as
the
well come on
ground.
through, Doc. History's being made.
There looks like Major's arguing.
No, it's actually far from. Never mind.
It's not for you?
No, it's
If we ever actually have some light scouting, we could bring him out. There's no true danger we're going to get into. That'd be good for showing him the ropes.
Is it like one of those for show things?
Scouting and an urban mech do not go together. No, they don't.
By the time he gets there, he'll be able to go and have that AC-20 come through. An R60.
Yeah, his urban mech is only 2 speeds. Slow and slightly less slow.
It's steady.
Are they making fun of him?
Slow and steady when correct.
No, they're making fun of the mech.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be making fun of him? Wouldn't it be making fun of him to tell him he's going to be the pilot of this mech that they're making fun of?
I think it's teasing. I don't think it's legitimately malicious. Besides, we actually like.
Yes, he's on the spectrum.
Not right now, not this instant, but soon. But also report to Commander Kendrick and. Unless Major Morris disagrees.
Other than putting him into an urban mech.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because all of you can learn something together. If anything, they might let you pilot, their mech once or twice.
Lieutenant, front and center.
Oh.
Best of luck, Lieutenant.
Stop sighing at me, Drakeson. Come on.
Sighing is my best job.
I understand. Actually, purchasing has been your best job, and I'm introducing to the person that's going to be helping you. Meet Lieutenant Indra Eclipse, going to be our new logistics officer. Trust her. She's good.
Hey.
Lieutenant Xanthia Drakeson, who has been my lieutenant in Delta Lands, has been an exemplary mech pilot, as well as doing an exceptional job of wearing too many hats. Hence why we're taking a few away and popping them directly on you.
Oh, perfect. Good. Looking forward.
Now I get to make my problems both of your problems, and you get to have conversations about why the Major is such a pain in your ass.
So I'm back to being the commander's secretary then. Good, right?
No, actually, you're going to be handling up the more purchasing side of things, so logistics here, purchasing comes through you for final bursar action. You're going to be the one to dispense and make
Still
sure that
doing
things
reports.
get bought.
Got
Once it comes up... It's not all running around with LB-20s, Lieutenant. You know that. Besides which, would you rather be doing those reports or let Slager do it?
I always do the reports.
I know.
But and
That's what
your
I'm
point
saying.
gets made. Why Slager? Did you?
Mostly it's that way you'd be horrified at the prospect. And agree with me more easily. Now,
You doubt him.
both of you.
Maybe I'm glad that the Black
Engineering
Knight got
has assured
destroyed.
me- Oh, don't even joke. Engineering has assured me that this office is going to be retrofitted so that way both of you can have a working space in here. So hopefully in the next few weeks that'll be done. They're still working on Officer's Row because apparently they welded one of the airlocks shut as a concern before the KF drive was engaged for the jump. They were worried about a sudden decompression. So they spent the last few weeks uncorking the airlock, which thankfully works. But apparently, like every good remodeling project, it's going to go a few weeks over. Sergeant Taggarty.
Major?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, sir. Thank you.
Not you. Not right now. Later. I do apologize. The thing. I have a bit of a lead, and I would need to address you on that. I've already addressed Reyes on it.
If all of us can step into the office, Lieutenant, come with us actually, because this will involve you since you're going to be handling things coming aboard. Which
Wait,
will
she's a
include your
lieutenant as well?
medications. Logistics officer, congratulations. You are sharing a billet. That's why you two got the double.
Wait, so am I sharing a bunk as well?
As I was going to say.
You're sharing a very large room which has 2 beds in it.
Maybe.
Looking forward to working with you.
Xanthia Drakeson, pilot for Delta Lance. On file it is codename Delta 2. It's not a great hat.
Sorry, Mems. Sorry, Mems. It may involve something you might be. Yes, actually. No, you did say it was very expensive.
Okay, on a level of money, is it between oops or boing?
What?
Badungadung.
Wow.
I know what he's
All right,
thinking of,
I'm gonna say. Oh, is it the item that Reyes was? Is this the one from security that we found that they wanted you to find a buyer for?
With that, no.
Is it the AI?
All right, give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please.
No.
5 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. That's
5 minutes. Okay. Into the office, please. Everyone in. We can have the conversation, then we can move on.
Oh, I remember this place. Oh boy. Look at all these Publix.
We're about to disappoint him.
I'm running a goddamn boarding school. All right. Lieutenant Drakeson, please, you can illuminate us as to who decided you needed to be poisoned in your medication.
Well, someone who came directly from Free World Space, that's all I've heard. I've contacted Spec Ops back in home space, and they will reach out to me as soon as they can with a list of known individuals that have abused narcotics within the military.
Understood. Any other further word from your stepfather?
I sent him a message of sorts, and I'm waiting on a reply back.
Understood. If it gets a little tense, you know where to find me. Now then. At this point, to bring you up to speed, the Lieutenant has a regular medication they are taking. It is a modified variant of stims. It is legal and understood on the ship. However, someone decided that they needed to introduce a significant level of Niftra K into their stim supply, which started converting our Lieutenant's bloodstream into alcohol, which combined with stims meant there was a further reaction into formaldehyde. So someone did a bang-up job of nearly killing one of my more effective people. I am, to say the least, a bit put out. Thankfully, due to my own personal proclivities, I was able to help medical figure out what we were dealing with. I want to stay on top. Taggarty?
Attention, crew members of the Actium. At this time, please gather in the central atrium for the commander's address for the day. Thank you.
I'll be brief.
Oh good, it's right there! That's why I liked this office, and you know, it is not bigger than the commander's office.
Fuck me, how did I forget it's Remembrance Day? Alright. Yes, sorry, distracted. Please.
What?
I thought you had something to say.
No, no.
Yes,
We're addressing Taggarty.
The commander just reminded me. The commander just reminded me what day it is.
The Major lost a lot of his memory cells after the Black Knight went poof.
Spending a month scouring the ship, logs, anything I can to help possibly figure out it could be anyone. Unfortunately, there have been no results. Whoever it is.
Sorry?
It might have come off ship as well, so
I heard.
Not having it immediately aboard is a good thing. Alright.
With me.
Let's fall out here, get over, and make sure we can meet the commander's address, because today's one of those days.
Yes.
God damn it.
I'm just waiting, by the way.
For?
When you cut me loose and then I kick everyone's ass?
I think after we go and talk to the commander, or the commander talks to all of us, and then we can let you head on down towards the mech labs and see if we can find you a warehouse to abuse.
Yeah, I think the only asses you'll be kicking are the chiefs.
No. If there are mech warriors looking bored, it can absolutely be employed to move boxes.
I'm glad you agree.
I've been doing so much lately that I forgot it was Remembrance Day today.
I forgot it wasn't Remembrance Day. Yeah.
Major Darling.
Where everybody is in medical.
Darling,
Major Darling.
Major.
Right. Yep.
Would you want to go somewhere private?
Vandenberg.
That office there. Give us a second, and we'll meet out here.
Excuse me, Major. It's some time, but
Yeah, it's the day that we will celebrate
What is going on with
the creation of ATK, and number
What's Dominic
two,
doing?
remember those that have gone before us.
They said something about putting them in a mix.
And we're going to remember those that we lost.
I can now he's a cadet.
Oh, bye, Craig.
I can't believe Craig.
Look, I interact with the people I like, and it's few and far between. You can be on that list or not. It's up to you.
Can you reach
We'll find piloted a locust before, so I can imagine he can.
Get space between me and the elements.
Yeah, he used to own a locust on his farm. He actually brought it with him. Dirt.
I need to tell you about a critically important unsecured PC device. No, the newbie has it. Jam.
Where the fuck are we having this?
Commander's up there on the other side.
Well, no, you don't need time. I'm just informing you. I mean, I give you stuff.
Great. Yeah, we do have to move this back.
Just, get it in system then, if you can.
People will clearly notice something is off.
Oh my god. You're standing in the corner.
We can't even see the commander beyond the boxes over here.
He's there! No, no, there. Yes.
Where are you looking? There's a time and place, please.
I don't think he's piloting fighter. I think that would
Is this... When has the commander ever given an in-person speech like this before, Chief?
It's a regular, but you know.
Do you not remember when we all just busy?
She ran.
Maybe you just wasn't making announcements.
I must have been working, because I don't remember this ever happening. I'm trying to think of the one that has...
Yeah, I knew she was gonna use global voice.
Greetings, crew. I hope things have been treating you well since our jump into New Vandenberg. And for those of you who are new with us, and those of you who have been with us for quite some time, you may be familiar with today of all days as our Day of Remembrance. Today marks another anniversary of the founding of the Actium Knights, and before it, the loss of its predecessor, the Astral Lancers. And we've all come a long way since then. It hasn't been easy. But we have marked ourselves as survivors by having a code and always sticking to ourselves and doing right by our own. This job has risks, a lot of them. Perhaps a lot more now that we are aboard something so precious as the ship that we have now, and that we are flying in and warping around space thanks to your diligent efforts. Every year, we take this day to remember those that we've lost along the way. And I would like to ask for a moment of silence for all those lost. And our recent departed mech tech Jonathan Doyle, whose life was unjustly taken from us. All right. As for business, I have some exciting news for you guys. Yes, there's going to be shore leave soon, but we do have a lot of new staff coming on board. So, our new logistics officer is either en route or should be here. You can expect her to start liaising with, Ah! There she is. Come on up. This here is our new logistics officer. She's gonna help sort out the, logistical nightmare that we've been suffering ever since moving onto the ship. I'm sure you'll get the time to do your rounds and introduce yourselves to her and really, acquaint yourselves. She's going to be working with each of the individual departments. So purchases and approvals are still going to pass through Lieutenant Drakeson as they have been for some time. However, the catalog of material, their storage, and the distribution is going to be handled by yours truly. So expect a few of you to get conscripted in the coming days to help clean out this disaster of a logistical nightmare we got aboard this ship. Thank you. We also have some new specialists joining our engineering staff who will be working closely with Chief Rawlings from here on out to make sure this ship remains in tip-top shape. So additionally, and perhaps more important, I'm sure you all have been well aware of how the Actium has been getting treated ever since arriving in system. Try not to let it get to your heads. But thanks to the efforts of Major Morris, there you are, our dear Torian, he had words with the Torian Naval Institute. They'll be working with us in exchange for scans of the ship and relevant information concerning the Dart. They'll be assisting us in repairing the exterior armor patches we have and also help us install some minor but new armaments to the outside of the ship. It's not much, but at least it's something. As I know, some of you have noticed the frigates that have been escorting our ship and keeping the paparazzi away, so to speak. The belligerent and the discovered check. We're going to be having a lot more tenders moving into our AO over the next coming days to effect repairs on the exterior. And a few techs are going to be moving around on the inside the coming weeks to assist with additional installations, repairs, and those scans. As for our dropships, that means we need to double clear and no cowboy shit on docking and transit, you understand? Keep those bays open. Additionally, make sure we stay clear of all EVA activity. Don't want to blast someone off into the hole. As for the recent contract we took up, our contractor, on behalf of the Capellans, wanted us to secure something to make a special delivery. It has been decided amongst our crew that the contents are going to be returned to them, and that will happen here very shortly. On top of that, actually, once we are wrapped up here, pilots and those who were involved in the weapons lab a month past, meet me over in the communications room. As for the rest of you, thank you very much for your hard work. Do be safe out there, and welcome your new crew members. Dismissed.
I guess we're bringing that there then, huh? Everything's ready. Hey, Lark, you were out for drinks tonight? Alright, awesome, cool.
Nadia? Hey, Nadia, come here.
Very well.
Nadia, come around. Sorry, not you.
Miss Rawlings is unfortunately speaking to me.
Yeah. Hi. I want to introduce you to my new friend.
After the quick little interview with the commander, I am going to be coming down to Mech Bay.
Boy, I'm really popular. You're Dave Falcon, right?
This guy's
He said me.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, how you doing?
Well, that was spoiled.